It's your boy Bangin', and right now, St. Louis, the rest of the world, I got something big for y'all. I got one of the hottest R&B groups out of Atlantic Records with me today. Hey, but y'all know who they are. Well, I'm gonna let them tell you who they are. First up, we got.
What's up? This is Royce P.
It's your boy Anthony.
Yo, it's your boy Chris Voice.
It's Mr. Marcus.
And we're Hamilton Park.
Brand new act on the World Records. Square years.
We in the building.
All right, and let's go this way, and we're gonna come back around to y'all. How'd y'all get the deal, man? I mean, I seen the video. Computer Love is real hot right now. It got up to like 600,000 views on YouTube. How y'all hook up with Andre Harrell?
Well, it's a funny story actually. Andre Harrell was doing a Radio 1 Superstar Soul Search in Atlanta, Georgia, and an on-air personality by the name of Maria Moore actually mentioned to him, "Have you heard of Hamilton Park?" So it was really just by coincidence, and he was like, "Well, who is Hamilton Park?" And somehow I think she had maybe a mixtape or something to give to him, and then he wanted to meet us, so we went down, we sang for him, and then he entered us into the competition. So we weren't a part of the competition, but we sang the national anthem to open up the competition, and we ended up being his only act on Real Records. So
St. Louis right now.
yeah.
So, with that being said, like, what brought y'all together? Like, are y'all friends, y'all family? What brought y'all together to be this group? How did y'all even get in the position to actually be singing together to do the national anthem? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. Hamilton Park is a park on the east side of Atlanta, Georgia. That's where we all used to play basketball and stuff like that, you know. But Atlanta, Georgia is where we from. Hamilton Park is where we used to play ball at. Some people be trying to get that twisted and stuff. But yeah, I met Mr. Marcus and Anthony singing at the church choir every Sunday, and they introduced me to Royce P. We used to hang out at the park all the time. We decided to be a group. We started bonding at the park, you know what I'm saying? Started building a brotherhood there, started running around there, you know, jogging laps and stuff, getting our vocals right, basically building up the group, you know what I'm saying? Took what we had and gave it to Anthony's uncle, which is Frame, L7 Management, you know what I'm saying? He took us through the whole artist development process, you know what I'm saying? Him and Yancey, shout out to Yancey too. Frame and Yancey, the dynamic duo, man, just with the help of L7, man. Just a lot of beautiful things been going on for us.
Okay, so Atlanta, because you mentioned it and you mentioned it. How is that scene? You said you actually grew up in it. You see a lot of guys come in. So what separates y'all from the guys coming into Atlanta trying to get on in the music game, and y'all actually being there from Atlanta and producing? Is Atlanta a good place to be, or is it bad?
Hamilton Park is really what separated us to a certain degree, and shouts out to every Hamilton Park that's out there. It's a lot of Hamilton Parks out there, so we've been hearing, and Hamilton Park is really what you make it to be, you know what I'm saying? And we were able to make Hamilton Park something that meant singing to us, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually, it's a lot deeper than singing as well, you know what I'm saying? We brothers, we bonded a long time before music was even like, let's sign this deal, y'all, you know? So I think that's what separates us. And then coming to Atlanta, you know, Atlanta right now is the black mecca for R&B music, or black mecca for music, period, for black people. So just to have that, you know what I'm saying?
Behind that, the last time you had an R&B group was from Atlanta, 112. Jacket Edge, you know. So for us to be from Atlanta and actually bring a 4-member group back, it's kind of like deja vu in a sense, because those groups was bringing conviction, what you got from church, and there was some church boy groups that just happened to slip through the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all we are. You know, Hamilton Park, like he said, is our safe haven. He's Hamilton Park everywhere, so that also sets us apart, because we got, man, like we said, Andre Harrell. That's Phil Jackson. He like that's like Phil winning with the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Now he with the Lakers. Can get some more rings. You know.
Okay, so we got a championship winning squad right now. Y'all been deemed or tagged with Jodeci as well. So, I mean, going to the whole church thing and saying that, you know, just slip through the cracks. How do you feel about that? Is your music going to be more spiritual? Is it going to be more sexual in nature? Is it going to be like, how's it going to be?
Well, you know what? It's going to be...
When I say that, because black men are statistics out here. And that's when I say slip through the crack. These young men and myself, in some situations we could have been in, but by the grace of Hamilton Park and music, we weren't. That's why we want to slip through the crack. Gonna say what?
But yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, in lieu of getting the pairing, the comparing with Jodeci or whatnot, you know what I mean? We take it as an honor, you know what I mean? And we just want to be the best artists that we can be at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And we sing about our life experiences, and you know what I mean? And that's what's most important, you know what I mean? Like, Jodeci did that thing, you know what I mean? They sung with conviction, you know what I mean? And we're very passionate about what we do. Royce P is definitely gonna bring you the passion in the music. Chris Voice is go serenade you with the lovely voice, you know what I mean? Give you all that love that he got inside. Mr. Mark is gonna give you all that soul, that, you know what I mean? That real deep, passionate soul. And I'm just gonna be the optimism, you know what I mean? Just add the optimistic thing that's coming through the vocals, you know what I mean? It's incredible, you know what I mean?
Like you said something about church. A lot of music that's out R&B, it don't have conviction. Church music has that conviction. And so when you combine that with young men singing about what they're doing, we're not purposely singing about sex, you know what I'm saying? We're just singing about what happened. So like, you know, exactly. So like if Clock Stops, we got a song called Clock Stop. If you done left your phone on the table, every guy done did that. Left their phone on the table and that girl pick it up, be like, so what's this? We just singing about if it just so happen leads to the bedroom, you know? That's your way of doing it for the sheets.
Somewhere along the line, and this is no disrespect to any R&B groups out there, shouts out to you. Somewhere along the line, people forgot that it wasn't just about what you hear.
Yeah.
It's about the feeling that you get. In Hamilton Park, we really pride ourselves on giving our hearts to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's imperative. If you're trying to gain something from somebody, it's important to give them something. And so we giving them something in the booth. We giving them something when we out here on these stages. It's sweat, blood, tears, all of that. I promise you, man. That's what you hear. That's that conviction. That's that power. That's that soul. That's that passion. That's that love. That's that optimism. You know what I'm saying? That's that Hamilton Park.
Absolutely.
That's that HP. You know what I'm saying?
It's a feng shui.
We're connoisseurs of love, guys. We like to call ourselves that. You know, we're gonna do it for these sheets. You can always expect that from Hamilton Park. You know, we're gonna give you this computer love. We also got the new single coming out called "Thing Called Us" right now. You could definitely catch us on the Scream tour. You know, we really about to set it off. They got Diggy Simmons on there. They got Mindless Behavior. Got a little twist. You know, we got our little brother Jacob Lattimore. Shout out to Jacob, man. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Our official website, www.hamiltonparkmusic.com. Our official Twitter, @Hamilton_Park. And our Facebook, Hamilton Park.
Well, I'm really feeling the whole thing about conviction because, like I was getting on, a lot of music today is leaving you, like wondering, you know, what's next. And then a lot of people say that back in the day, oh, that music's still good, or I can still listen to this today because it had more feeling involved, it had more baby making, or it was just something that made you cry, made you laugh, whatever. So I really feel that, and I hope y'all the best on that avenue.
It's funny you said that. We was at a record store and an older guy, he's like 50, 60. And he's Caucasian, so he came up to us, he's like, man, and we had just got through singing. He was like, for people his age, he has to go back to old records just to hear harmonies or just to feel conviction. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? He was saying kids our age don't know how to do that. So for us to hear that, it's like, man, we're going to keep stern to what we say we're going to do. You know, and they ain't going to stray from it. And you just confirmed it. So, you know, I'm all about confirmation.
So tell me about this 600,000 view video, Computer Love.
Real nice in that pic. Can you send me another one? Yeah, exclusive.
She got a picture of a star on her side. Oh, on her back be a colorful butterfly. Just when her knees hit the when she pushed that button, it turns me on. Damn, I can't wait to get home, 'cause she got that computer love.
What came up with the concept? Who got the choreography together? Because y'all was doing some groovy stuff with them mic stands. So what's up with that?
We just, you know, everything is in-house. You know, we was just working with people, choreographers that we have found that's in-house. You know, same thing with our producers. But the concept of the video is basically what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Andre wanted to meet us. We came in the room. Yep, he walked in shortly afterwards, like, yo, 5 minutes. Let me see what y'all got. We hit him with the national anthem instead of Computer Love, though. But yeah, we definitely got his attention. So
it's a spin off of, you seen the If It Is Love, my new edition. It's a spin off of that. If you see the warehouse, yeah. We just ain't doing this. You know. but it's our version.
That's
Not to mention, you know what I mean, we got a very, very strong online following, you know what I mean. Shout out to the Hamilton Park Sweethearts, by the way. You know what I mean, they hold us down, they keep us motivated by all the twit pics that they be sending through. You know what I mean, especially while we out here on this road, bro. They be going ham.
Yeah, because you said twit pics, it got me to thinking somewhere else. But I'm gonna leave that with y'all, because you talked about some of that in the song with the Twitter pics and stuff like that. All right, so if it was anybody that y'all felt like did have conviction, on, you know, past, present, or in the future, who would y'all want to work with? That y'all feel like y'all would collaborate well with and make something beautiful happen?
The obvious would have to be Tank, because we, you know, if we're going to that, if you're saying passion, who bringing that, I would have to say Tank. I don't know who y'all gonna say.
well. As far as present, who still definitely has conviction, I would say Music Soul Child.
Oh,
Yes.
Shoot, man, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I like to work with I got like two people. Okay, definitely Commission, and I would say New Edition as well. New Edition and Commission.
Well, I wasn't thinking. I was just making sure I didn't repeat nobody's answers. Everybody, we want to work with all those people. But if I had a real chance, I would like to bring somebody from Jodeci in and somebody from Boyz II Men in. You know what I'm saying? So they could, you know, kind of feel the feng shui of HP and finally, or somebody Jagged Edge. You know, just anybody from one of those groups to be like, you know what? Can we come in and make a smash hit for everybody, you know, since people keep saying y'all like us and y'all kind of look up to us, you know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I kind of would want to holler at somebody from Jodeci camp or the Boyz II Men camp, for real.
Once in a lifetime, you can find someone like you. And now that I have you, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll give you my all and all, over and over again. Lady, loving you too much, baby. It's not us. Whatever you want. My heart belongs to you. I said my heart belongs to you. Whatever you need, there's nothing I won't do. I said whatever you want. My heart belongs to you. I said whatever you need, I'll be right here for you.
Hey, it's your boy, Mr. Marcus.
Hey, it's your boy Chris Voigt.
It's your boy Anthony.
It's Royce P.
And we're Hamilton Park. And we want to give a special shout out to Video Vault TV.
Check them out.
Yeah, man.
Square.
Yeah, man. We out.